Well, hello again. Welcome back. I'm sort of in the middle of a thought here, but I wanted to split up the videos, and I really wanted to focus on this image that I brought up in the last one, which is, I just drew a circle with 6 arrows pointing out with ease in the middle. I got a gun over here, and crossbones, but just to go back, I didn't show everything really close. So just what I was talking about was ease is not contending with anxiety or unpleasant physical feelings. That's the opposite of ease. I was talking about it being a relational thing. That ease is a relationship with myself, my outside world, maybe has to do with my relationships, our relationships. And then, just if you didn't get a shot, I wrote down this idea: don't hassle me, I'm local. And from What About Bob, which I think What About Bob is sort of like a Dharma movie. It's a beginner's mind movie. That's why I have old Bill Murray here, because one of the themes of What About Bob is baby steps, and sort of, man, how much he can accomplish with just doing little baby steps. He's even to the point where he's ties himself to a mast, or has his acquaintances tie him to a mast on a sailing ship because he's so afraid to be on the boat. And when they take off the dock, he's shouting, I'm sailing, I'm sailing. So just this idea of forcing yourself to do uncomfortable things, that's sort of what's going on here a little bit with why he's a mascot for me. And he just savors everything. He just savors all these new experiences with a beginner's mind. So I love that. So I was just talking about that. Ease being the opposite of stress, disease, being off kilter. So ease tying it with stability, being balanced, the idea of erratic behavior. So maybe ease isn't even just the spikes. It would be that it's erratic, and it's like one day you're here and then the next day it's like the patterns are not consistent. The pattern looks like a failing heart rate. That would be more like not stable, right? And not easy. Where just being in a pattern of flow is ease. So I said then I struggle with anxiety, which I have struggled with. My experience has struggled with anxiety. I'm learning what that means, and I don't have to say that sentence over myself, but I was willing to admit I contend with unidentified chaotic energy, because anxiety is not a great word. It's a really loose word. And so the more that you talk about what anxiety means, it can be really helpful to realize what's inside. It wants to be defined. It feels chaotic. So just some thoughts there. Now I want to shift over and do a little bit of, I'm not quite done connecting the dots here. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this circle because I love it. It was spontaneous, and so I'm going to go with it. I think I'm going to actually do something with this circle on this board. Hexagons and regular 6-sided shapes. This is not I don't know. Our regular 6-sided shapes are all over nature. So when I drew that naturally, makes me want to jump onto it. Okay, so ease is coming from the inside out. I'm writing from the inside out. From the inside out. And here we go. This is where I want to pull in. I'm going to look up one quote so that I don't destroy it. This is a Rumi quote. If you don't know who Rumi is, he is the, as far as I know, by rumor, internet rumor, you can confirm this, but he's the most widely sold poet in America. So, strangely enough, someone from the Persian, okay, let's see, Empire. Rumi had something to say. That's my point. Rumi quote about roots. There it is. Rumi quote about roots. Here it goes, y'all. Here it goes, y'all. Maybe you. He's talking to you. He's talking to me.